Alright, doing another spawn video, walkthrough, and this time it's Battle Creek. So, right here, if you're at camo, you know someone's hiding at camo and you kill their teammate, they always get this spawn. If you see someone spawn there, and you don't know where their teammate is, they're always going to be hanging out in camo, for the most part. Unless for some reason they're in a random. So right now I'm going to show you how there are a ton of spawns at blue. Just around blue, in the front of blue. Of course, there are the spawns in the base like that at red as well. But there are generally more spawns at blue than there are red. Just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to walk around and show you. Going to block it. They're going to keep spawning in the bottom. Because a lot of them are over closer to the plasma rifle. But I'm just walking around here to show you, front of the base. There's some over here. But generally, you know, if you're over in this area, just let me put it this way. If you have two people down, look towards blue. If you have to look towards one side, if you can't see one of the others, just because there are more spawns over there. That's the best thing I can tell you about that. So I'm going to walk around here now. I'm going to show you you're going to spawn on the right at the back of the base and the left. And that was random, and I'm not sure why, because I'm not in the random. They should spawn exactly where I'm looking right now, where I just shot the rocket. So it could be one of those, you know, randoms that happen for no reason. So you just block the spawn pretty much. That's really all you have to do. And I don't stand too close to the wall. I feel like if you stand right against the wall, sometimes you get the needle spawn that they got the first time. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. I just stand out a little bit from it. That's just something I've noticed. So now I'm just going to, again, walk around the base, show you where they can spawn. Battle Creek's kind of weird because you're cut off from a lot of angles, so you really have to, if you have two down, a lot of times you're not going to know where they spawn. They should not have gotten that random there. They should have spawned either to my right or right in front of me. So this spawn is a random if you block it. So here's something else. If you have one down, you know another one's got camo, you don't know where he's at, you think he might be in Dark Snipe, and you keep seeing their teammate spawn there, surprise, they're in Dark Snipe. So right there, I just blocked the spawn, I got a random. If I'm too far, or too close to the base, see, I'm still getting a random now. If I'm too close to the base there, they'll get that front blue spawn that I showed a couple times. Right now, I'm going to show... again, they should not have gotten that random. They should have spawned dark snipe, bottom dark snipe there. Yeah, I'm not sure why they got a random there. Maybe there is a random where I just was. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So, again, I'm walking in the creek now just to show you. You should spawn in Foxhole or Cubby, like right there. Now, here's an interesting spot, because if you just move right to where I'm at right now, it's a random, because you're out of range of that spawn, that little cubby hole to the left there. Right there is where you want to be. So if you're too far out of it, you see that? You'll spawn back here. Actually, I think that was still random. That was way too far out of range. But generally, you know, most of the places are covered by a spawn in the middle of this map is what I'm trying to show you. There's a random right there where at that little rock where I just stood. See, otherwise you're going to spawn in the base. You're going to force a spawn to one of the other ones. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like I said, you're cut off from a lot of things in Battle Creek. So you don't ever, a lot of times you don't know if they spawn in a base. You don't know if they spawn needles. If like someone's top base, for example. Just one of the benefits of being up top, besides being able to see literally everything. So now I'm just walking around showing you red side. Something a little different about MCC. You can actually jump out of the windows in red base, which is pretty nice. So this is also a random. So the randoms I've talked about so far is blocking the spawn at Dark Snipe. Kind of in the middle of the map on red side of the creek. And in the back of both bases. Here's another one I'm going to show you. So if you're right here, generally they're going to spawn in this front red base spawn. Even if you're up towards the ladder. But, you know, or, you know, I'm too close to the camo spawn right there. If you are on the ladder or anywhere up in light snipe, or is what we call it, light snipe and dark snipe. That's what I call it. They're going to get a random every single time, which is not true for dark snipe. Like I showed you earlier, if you're in dark snipe, you're going to spawn right down at the bottom. So anywhere up here at light snipe, that is a random. Of course, if you're up there where I just was at light snipe, you're probably not playing people or any good. Now, up until a certain point, if you're right here and a little far closer to the ground, you're going to spawn at that spawn they just got, camo spawn. Up past that, it's a random. If you're up here on the rocket arch, it's a random. But yeah, generally you know where they spawn in Battle Creek, but since it's so cut off, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes where their teammate may be. Now I'm just showing you if you're on top of the base where they'll spawn. It just depends on whatever spawn you're closest to. There aren't any spawns back where the flag spawns in Team Slayer. See, there you go. They're going to spawn outside the base. Look, he'll spawn back at this corner now. See, it's just... And now it should spawn PR if I hug the wall. See, every time... I mean, it's really predictable. It's just, like I said, there's a lot of cutoff. See, right down below me. If you're hanging out inside of the base, though, you have more problems than spawning your teammate for the most part. Especially in MCC, because you can't jump out of the windows. You can nade jump out of the top if you really want. But you're screwed then, too, so... But, I mean, good teams will just watch... If someone's in the base hiding, they'll just watch the exterior of those bases. What you should do in that is spawn your teammate in the back. If these guys are holding middle, then you're then at least your teammate is out of sight. They can't die immediately, but otherwise they'll just get on top of these bases and watch needles, watch PR spawn, watch front of the base, and that'll be it. So yeah, the same thing on blue side. Same old stuff, nothing new about the spawns over here. Again, they're not spawning inside at flag. They'll spawn inside at the ramp and down in bottom mid and over at Cubby, but right below me now maybe, or to the, oh wow, to the left. So yeah, real exciting stuff. Spawns Battle Creek. Not too many randoms. Back at the bases. Bottom dark snipe. Light snipe. I guess there are a few randoms, all things considered. Never mind. Plenty of randoms. But yeah, there you go. Battle Creek. A little different in MCC. You can run out of cloak a weird way, but hope it wasn't shit. There you go.